Wait, what? Alright, is it working now? Hello, hello, hello. Is this working now? Alright, perfect. Alright, everybody, welcome back. Since the servers are down right now, alright, everybody. Since the servers are down right now, we're gonna be doing some team building. We're gonna be moving to Showdown. So I'm gonna switch my display capture to Showdown. And we're going to be going through some teams right now. So I'm going to move my camera all the way to the side so you guys can see better. All right. So what we wanted to work around today is rain teams. So let's look at all the Swift Swim abilities. Like Swift Swim is really good to have in rain. So let's look at which Pokemons get Swift Swim in the new tier. So some of the mons that get Swift Swim that are actually usable, Ludicolo is really good. Seismitoad, Beartic is really good. Beartic is would be particularly better in Slush Rush because it has oh, it's actually banned, so you can't even use Swishes. So never mind. And you have a Dreadnought and you have Barraskewda. So let's look at um let's see. Okay, I would definitely either going sorry, I'm thinking. So you want one physical so no, so the three I would pick were Seismitoad, Ludicolo, and Barraskewda. So you definitely want Barraskewda. This guy is an insane beast. It has amazing speed tier, 371. Outspeeds Cinderace max speed, at 370. Um, uh, at max speed you get 408. So let's see what it outspeeds at 408. Um, speed. Barraskewda, it outspeeds Jolteon, Weavile at max speed, and Rabombi and Noivern. Because if you go max speed, I think on Bolton, I think it still will not outspeed it. No, it actually does. I'm sorry. I was wrong. So it outspeeds everything up to Cinder. So Inteleon is a speed tie with Inteleon and Dugtrio. So yeah. But yeah, and in rain it doubles its speed, so you're pretty much faster than everything. So I would definitely consider running Adamant on this, and then slapping this with a Life Orb. That way your attacks are disgusting. So the three moves you want to run are Waterfall. You want to run Poison Jab. Okay, let's see what it gets first. Let's see what it gets. Definitely what you want is Close Combat and Waterfall for sure. So when I've been running this team, something I've been running uh protect and what's it called? Protect and poison jab. But the thing I run in problem is what's his face? Dragapult. Dragapult is something I cannot. So you either want to go for Night Slash, or let's preferably Crunch. Let's have that. Or you can run Ice Fang. Let's see all the physical moves it learns. You have Psychic Fangs too. What would you need Psychic Fangs for? Um, Pretty much nothing really. Although it might help against priority, like against Mimikyu, if you have like some priority, Psychic Fangs could be good. But a lot of that priority is like dark moves, and there's a lot of dark mons, so this is not going to work against dark type Pokemon. So I would rather not prefer Psychic Fangs. Um, let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. I would definitely say Crunch and so what fairy types are there in the tier? You have Togekiss. Let's go for fairy. Clefable. You sometimes see that Gardevoir, Togekiss. Uh, that's weak to ice, weak to ice. Yeah, so and yeah, but this is a problem too. So, but poison, so it resists. Yeah, so I would either assume you can go for Ice Fang or you can go for Poison Jab, whichever one you really want. I would say Poison Jab, honestly. Poison Jab is the better choice in my opinion. So Poison Jab is something definitely to look into. Um, yeah, and then if you want, and then something good to have for like pesky electric type moves and stuff like that, you can have Seismitoad. Seismitoad is really good offensive as well as defense as well as defensive. Yes. So the move, it honestly learns a poison move, which is good for its what's it called? Good for special attack raises. If you want to go special attacking route, the moves that it learns special wise would be Earth Power. Earth Power is a really good move to have. Really good move to have. It can learn even Focus Blast for Bisharps and for Tyrannitars. Hydro Pump, Icy Wind, a lot of good moves. Let's see what he can learn on the physical attacking side. On physical, he can learn Bounce, that's attack speed raises. Brick Break, that's attack raises. You can go. Yeah, so you can even not even go special if you want, but you should have a variety. Um, a variety. So you want to have a special and physical. But I'm just saying like possible sets you can run. You can run Drain Punch. Let's go to physical. You can run Earthquake. You can run Liquidation. And of course you can run Power Whip. Power Whip is a really good move on the Seismitoad. You can catch opposing water types like Gastrodon, other opposing Seismitoads, Melodics, and all that stuff. Um, Ferrothorn is really good to have in rain. Okay, now let's forget about this. Let's go for rain setup. We forgot to set up rain. First thing that comes to mind is always Pelipper. Pelipper with Focus Sash is really good to have. You can you go Scald, Hurricane, um, Scald, Hurricane, probably U-turn. So you want to get a slow U-turn. So you want literally min speed. Uh, so the reason you want Focus Sash and U-turn. So this is what my thought process behind this is. So you're stuck down to your Sash. If you're against like a electric type Pokemon or something, you U-turn out, right? Sorry, you turn out, and then you turn into like your water type Pokemon. But let's say, for example, Barraskewda. You Dynamax, you get all that up, and blah blah blah. You manage to kill two of his Mons, but he has one Mon left, and you really need the rain. So what you would do is you would go back, switch back into a Pelipper with like the 1 HP probably you have left. Get the rain up, and then you die, and then you set up rain for Swift Sim for the next Pokemon, and you probably can win the game from there. So that's a really good tech to have. And you want to make it max defense, max HP with foreign special defense, and have it bold. And the last move you can have is let's see. Mm, Let's see what's a good move to learn. I don't know. Maybe protect if you want to see what he's gonna go for. Probably a good set. So Barraskewda, Seismitoad, Pelipper. Um, and then now this is basically like 3 months to good. Like if you want to go a little bit more defensive, you can always have a Solvest Ludicolo. A Solvest Ludicolo is really good. Really good. Like it has amazing special defense. Has 100 special defense. So you just go max special attack. Um, and then you go. I got someone in the chat. I hope they don't fix the online PvP time exploit, which I'm pretty sure they're doing. PvP exploit. What do you mean like timer running the running? I don't know if you mean running the timer out or something like that, but I don't know if you're talking for stall. I don't know what exactly you mean. I don't know what they're fixing online, honestly. I think they're fixing the what's it called? There's the new exploit they found. It's it was the rodent, like it's the exploit where you go online basically and you start a battle, and once you lose the battle, you keep clicking out, and then all you have to do you can like use the Loto IDs and all that stuff. It's pretty broken, but I don't know exactly what you're talking about. Maybe you can elaborate in the chat or something. But yeah, moving on to the team building. A Ludicolo is really has really good special defense, so you want to invest. You go max special attack. A little investment in speed. You want to have up to, let's see, two. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that on what's it called? Austin John Plays. I tried it out a little bit. It's kind of broken, and if they don't fix that, then the game literally is just it's completely over. It's basically a dead game, like they say, because literally you can get everything without even trying anymore. So it kind of defeats the purpose. But who am I to say? It can be fun for some people. Like I don't, all I care about honestly in Pokemon is like competitive and like stuff like that. So I honestly don't care. But it's up to Pokemon whatever they do. But um yeah. So moving on. Uh but I like what else do you know, like I don't know what else you can do besides I mean I guess that's pretty much it. Like raids, Loto IDs, like the Loto whatever it was, and then you can spawn Pokemon wherever you want, I think. Like the rare Pokemons. Am I missing anything? Is there anything else besides that? And for speed on Ludicolo, I think you want to have 15 times 2. Yeah, you want to have 200 and 209. No, 200 and 211 speed to outspeed Dragapult. And after outspeeding Dragapult, you want to run the rest, probably in HP, and go with Modest. Because you want to hit hard, but at the same time be and actually you want to put a little bit more in special defense, like have 84 and then the rest is special defense. You want to run Assault Vest probably. This is if you want to go like the defensive route. And then probably want to run, definitely want Ice Beam on it. You know, to have a lot of Pokemon with Ice Beam. You definitely also want to run. Let's see what you want to run. Let's see what you want to run. You want to run definitely a grass move, probably Energy Ball. I would want to say. You can even run Giga Drain if you want for the extra chip. I think Skull would be good to get burned, so you because Little Coda has disgusting defense. Oh, you don't want Mild, sorry. You want Modest. You definitely don't want Oh yeah, Monist. Okay. And then what else do you need? You need a last move. I think good move would be. Hmm. Let's see what else it moves. Category special. You can probably learn Giga Drain actually as the last move. So if you want like regen on your Mon, you think you can get like you're going against a Seismitoad or you're going like a 4 times weak resistant Mon, 4 times weak to grass, then you can just Giga Drain and get all your HP back. So that's pretty good. Um, and then you want something like a defensive wall. So you kind of I think Toxapex. You don't need Toxapex honestly. You just need something like yeah Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn is really good in the rain. Its only weakness is fire, so it really deal with that part. I'd on this kind of set of teams, since you have already especially defensive mon, I'd run literally max defense on this, max HP with 4 in special defense and going a plus defense minus speed with 0 IVs in speed if you can. If you can't get 0 IVs in speed, that's okay. But that way you can ensure that your gyro ball does maximum damage, as well as power whip, leech seed, and protect. And you want to have leftovers on this. And last but not least, let's see what this team would struggle with against water types. Let's see. Oh yeah, another good a really good Montab actually, is Rotom Wash here. Rotom Wash is really good. You can, you can catch a lot of Pokemon off guard and just go for Choice Scarf. Choice Scarf Rotom is kind of scary. You can have Hydro Pump, Volt Switch, Shadow Ball, and you can be greedy and go Thunder. There's nothing wrong with this. You have rain set up the entire time, so you're never gonna miss a Thunder. Go max special attack, max speed. Um, let's see. At timid, you're at 298, and 298 times 2 is, I'm sorry, times 1.5 is 447. That's a really good speed tier. 447, it outspeeds Dragapult. So you might want to just go down to 283 because I think 283 outspeeds 283 outspeeds yeah, so a little bit less if you want, like 281. Yeah, 281 outspeeds Dragapult, and you can put the rest in HP if you want, or you can put it in defense or whatever you want. So the only thing on for this item you definitely want like mm, Life Orb, because it doesn't hit that hard, but with Life Orb it'll hit really hard. Um, make this Jolly. Where is it? Jolly for sure. And just put 4 in special defense. Now, let me tell you something about this set. Like you need, although you have Ludicolo as a grass resist, but you have to look at the enemy team basically. So if you see your enemy team has a lot of water types on their team, you probably want to go with Ludicolo. And you need like bulk at the same time. Like you need to be defensively bulky. You probably want to go with Ludicolo, Pelipper, Barraskewda. If you see a lot of fast water types, or not fast, sorry, what's it called? Uh, water. Mm, what was I saying? Did I say grass? I'm sorry. I think I messed it up. If you see a lot of water types on their team, like Toxapex, for example, you have nothing here that can wall Toxapex. Uh, because this, even if it's physical, this still won't break through Toxapex because Toxapex is really bulky. So you might want to get a Rotom against a Toxapex, for example. If you see something like a Quagsire, you kind of Power Whip will destroy it. Literally any grass move will destroy it. Giga Drain, Energy Ball, uh, uh, Power Whip from Ferrothorn, anything will probably destroy those teams, those mons. So this is really it for the team. And the last 4 you can probably run special defense. Let's just make sure everything's in order. Pelipper, Ludicolo, Ferrothorn, and Rotom. Okay, so yeah, let's go over the team one last time. So a scenario, a perfect scenario would be you lead off with Pelipper, you get the rain up. Um, Probably the first thing you want to do is U-turn out. Like definitely, you probably is gonna be. They're probably gonna see your team and be like, oh, he's definitely getting off with Pelipper. I'm gonna lead off with my electric type Pokemon, and I'm gonna attack him. So they attack you, they bring you down to your sash, you turn out, you go into something like Seismitoad so you can hit him up with the Max Quake. Uh, you use the rain when the rain's up and you need the rain again on your team. You just switch back into Pelipper, you sack it, get the rain up, and then bring in your third Mon, which is another water abuser. So Barraskewda, Ludicolo, whatever you want. So that's honestly pretty much it. And if you want to beat Stall, like if you see they have like Excadrill on their team, uh, Tyranitar or something like that. You could probably deal with Tyranitar with Seismitoad physical, but for if you want, just for the shits and giggles, you can just bring Ferrothorn and just stall him out. Even if he has Fire Punch in the rain, it only does half damage, so it's only like 2 times effective. And probably with Leech Seed Protect and Power Whip, you can probably stall him out. So for the rain team, yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you want, I'm just gonna show you the spreads one last time. You can take a screenshot or you can just go on the stream again. This is basically it. A Barraskewda Life Orb. Oh, you can't have 2 Life Orbs. Okay, sorry. So let me switch this Life Orb to what would be a good item to have on this guy? Let's see. I would say Rindo Berry then. So if there's another Seismitoad against you and he has Power Whip, he's probably not gonna do too much damage. So Rindo Berry, what it does is it halves the damage of super effective grass type. Since you're 4 times weak to grass, you'll become 2 times weak now. But if you want like the extra oomph, like the more attack damage, you can probably go for Expert Belt. Expert Belt literally does exactly what well, not exactly. It's 1.2. It's a little bit weaker, but if you pretty much Drain Punch, you pretty much cover every single mon in the tier. Drain Punch, Earthquake, Liquidation, and Power Whip. You pretty much cover almost everything. So your attacks are gonna do 1.2 damage more, 1.2 times more damage. Um, and then Focus Sash. Sorry, don't make sure it's definitely Drizzle, not Keen Eye. Swift Swim, Iron Barbs, and Levitate. Yeah. Focus Sash, Assault Vest, Leftovers, and Choice Scarf. So that's pretty much the team right here. And like I said, if you if you want to, this is Thunder. Like I said, the reason I didn't put Thunderbolt is because you're in the rain, so you're guaranteed to hit every single time. So it's probably not going to be a problem, and it has a high 30% chance to paralyze. I literally lost the game from the 30% chance to paralyze. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the rain team, honestly. Let's see. Actually, before I move on, does anyone want me to do a team building around a certain mon? Is there any is there any certain mon someone wants a team built around? Alright, are the servers back up? Let's see. Let's see if the servers are back up yet or not. Oh, the servers are still down. Alright, since the servers are still down, we'll do some more team building. So if anyone in the chat wants me to build around a certain team, I can literally build them like a really good team right now. So just type in chat like what kind of team you want. Like for example, I want a sand team, or I want what's it called? Uh, a sun team. Or if you have like certain mons that you want me to build around, like let's say for example, you really want a team built around Excadrill and Rotom and Dragapult, for example, and just to make a team around that, go ahead and do that. So just send me in chat the name of the Pokemon that you want, and we'll go ahead and do that. But in the meantime, we'll go ahead and make ourselves a new team. Let's go ahead and all right. Since we did a water team, a rain team, let's go ahead and do a sun team. Since no one abuses the sun really, it's either really sand or water. Or actually no, I wanna try an ice team. So let's see what has snow warning here in this tier. You can have Obamas now, I think. Does it learn snow warning? Yeah. You can have a Obamas now. Try a hail team, that could be cool. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that right now actually. A hail team. Um let's see. Um all right, Henry, since you asked for this, is there a certain Mon that you would like to see specifically? Basically, what I was thinking of was definitely we want what's his face? Beartech. Uh, what else do we need besides Beartech? Let's see types. Let's search Slush Rush. Slush Rush. Okay. Put it in. So, well, these don't learn Slush Rush, so I'm pretty sure it's just so it's just Beartech basically, but that's fine. So let's have Beartech. Um, Honestly, there's not a lot of mons that are faster in the. This is probably the only mon this is the only mon that you can build around Slush Rush. But honestly, something else you can do is Abomus now, and since Abomus now this gen gets what's it called? Gets what's it called? It gets Aurora Veil, so you can slap Light Clay on this. Darmanitan, see the thing? Hail. Let me show you something. Hail basically doesn't wait. Does does Darmanitan get anything besides Guerrilla Tactics? Let's see. It gets Guerrilla Tactics and Zen mode. Hail doesn't really this I don't know if you know of Monotype or something like that. I don't know if you need this for like battles online or Monotype, but ice moves like Hail does not boost ice moves. Like it doesn't make your ice moves stronger. Basically, if you have an ability like this guy right here, Slush Rush, you are double speed in the what's it called? Your double speed in the where's the Jolly? Your double speed in the hail. So you're at 218 times 2, that's 400, that's 436. So you're at 436 speed. That's pretty much you outspeed everything in the tier since Dragapult is 421 speed. So if you want to run a Slush Rush, you can run Life Orb on this. Life Orb, Icicle Crash. You can run Aqua Jet. Superpower, where's Superpower? Superpower. There you go, Superpower, and no, bro. I mean, it's a mistake everyone makes. I used to think that ice boosts the power of ice moves. It's only like logical, right? Because you think like rain boosts the power of rain, and fire boosts the power of fire. But apparently for sand and ice, it doesn't really work unless you have the ability called Sand Force, which some Pokemon have. It makes your move stronger in the sand. But and play rough for sure, since you can get rid of what's it called, like a fighting type mons. So you would want to run max attack on this, 359 attack. That's insane with Life Orb. You pretty much knock anything out. Uh, and then you can put the 4 in defense. Aqua Jet is basically for later. If you basically run into something that you need to outspeed after the what's it called? After the Honestly, I don't know if Aqua Jet is better or Rock Slide because Charizard is in the tier. Cloyster is also in the tier, but you have superpower for Cloyster. So honestly, you can either run Aqua Jet or Rock Slide. Honestly, no, Aqua Jet deals with Charizard too. Yeah. So no, Aqua Jet is fine. Aqua Jet is fine. Because when you Dynamax and you use Aqua Jet, it hits really hard anyways. And then for Obamas now that it gets Aurora Veil, you can set up um, Aurora Veil for Beartech to sweep basically in the game. So all you need basically literally is Light Clay. I'm sorry, Aurora Veil, You would need what's it called? What's it called? You would need light clay. Honestly, let's see what you can run on this guy. Aurora Veil, Leech Seed. Oops, Leech Seed for sure. What else? What else? What else can you run on this? Let's see. Let's see what status moves it gets. Light clay. Uh, really, you since this is like a defensive set. What's up, Dracolock? Um, since you can run honestly, just have like attacking moves. Just have like stab moves. Just special. You can run Ice Shard on this to catch like opposing Pokemon, and then you can run like Giga Drain or something like that. You can have mix if you want, and then you just go max HP, and then a little max AP, max defense. I would say because this tier is like in the in the tiers right now, it's mostly physical attackers. So you don't really need to hit that hard with Abomasmell. You just need to get up Aurora Veil and probably switch out. So have it plus defense minus speed. I'm sorry, plus defense minus speed. You don't really need the speed on it because it's really going to be really tanky. Darmanitan. You can have Darmanitan honestly, but I wouldn't recommend Darmanitan in an ice team because you're going to be really weak to a lot of things. So honestly, for a hail team, this is probably the only two mons like you want together. Having having Light Clay up for having Aurora Veil, Beartech. Also, something else you can run on Beartech since it's like it has the Light Clay, you can run Weakness Policy on it. That would be really good. So because under Aurora Veil you're halving damage, and then with Weakness Policy and Dynamax you can probably live any hit, and then you'll get +2 attack and +2 speed in the rain, and then with that much you can pretty much sweep until the end of the game. So and you can so this is how you would start your match off basically. You would Aurora Veil, Leech Seed, uh, switch out to Beartech if you can. If you cannot, another mon to have on your team that can probably U-turn out into something more safe is Corviknight. Uh, honestly, no, you don't want a fire type being not. Let's say not Corviknight. Let's say um, what's something good that can U-turn out? Let's see, let's see, let's see. Let's see here. Hmm. Honestly, no, you would be fine with it's really not really up to here. But if you want a third mon for sure, the third mon to have if you're doing like 3v3, which I do, a good mon would be to have would be Ditto. Ditto is always a good mon. So you would just slap Choice Scarf on Ditto. Um, you would go max HP. Oops, max HP, max defense. You could put foreign speed, and then you just have a. I'm sorry, not foreign speed, foreign attack usually because you're always Choice Scarf, so you're always gonna outspeed it. And then you would run, where is it? You'd run plus defense nature on it. So plus defense, where is it? Plus defense, or just do plus defense right here, minus speed. So the reason you go minus speed on this on Choice Scarf Ditto, you want to put Imposter ability and transform. The reason you go Choice Scarf Ditto and minus speed is because you will always guarantee to outspeed it no matter what because you're Choice Scarf. So you copy the exact same stats as the Pokemon against you, and you're basically guaranteed to outspeed. So if someone basically sets up and manages to win, you can just go ahead and do that, and you're pretty much winning the game honestly. So do you want me to build a what's it called a 6-man team, or do you want me to stop at 3, or do you want to try something else? So just like let me know and I can do that. But if you were to finish this, you can run. So you have to if you want to have something that complements or stronger to ice, resists ice. So something that resists, you need fire, fighting, and rock and steel. That's a lot of weaknesses, but something you can have for that is, let's see, something you can have for that is Assault Vest. Hmm, it's Toxapex really. Toxic. This team is going to be a little bit defensive, but Toxapex is going to be max defense, max HP with foreign special defense. It's going to be Regenerator. Item will be Black Sludge for regen, Scald, uh, Scald, Protect, Toxic, and Recover. So the reason I don't run Haze on this is because you kind of want the opposing team to set up. If you let them set up, you literally just win the game with Ditto. So the good thing about Ditto is no matter how far they get ahead, you can literally just switch into Ditto and have the exact same stats, and you're faster, and you can probably sweep the game from there. That's why you leave Ditto almost always till the end. Another mon to have now, we have one offensive, two offensive, and then defensive, defensive. So let's have one more offensive Pokemon. Let's make it a really strong Pokemon. Uh, probably Dracovish, Choice Scarf, Choice Scarf Dracovish with a strong jaw ability. See, like for example, this guy has Sand Rush for some reason. I don't know it's an ability, but what this does is the Pokemon speed is doubled and it has immunity to Sandstorm. So you can probably run this team. You can probably run this Pokemon in Sand Team, even though it's a Water and Dragon type Pokemon. But you can probably run it in Sand Team. So we can just build a Sand Team around this guy if you guys want. So just let me know. It's gonna be Choice Scarf, Jolly. It's gonna be Max Attack and Foreign Defense. You're gonna run Fishious Rend, whatever it's called. You're going to run a dragon move, outrage, for example. Uh, let's see. Does it have any earth? Does it have earthquake? It does have earthquake. Is a really good move to have on this. And does it learn aerial ace like the other guy? No, it doesn't learn aerial ace. So, um, let's see. Probably low kick too. Low kick would be a nice move to have since you get an attack boost from this. So if you can use this, you get possibly one attack boost, and then later you're fast with Choice Scarf. So that's also a pretty good move to have. And the last one could be, so let's see what you're weak to. So far you have no ground resistance, so a flying type would be nice. So you can probably run let's see. A good Corviknight. Corviknight Slaw is really good. You have a fire resist right here, so Corviknight would be good. You can build defensive or offensive Corviknight, but what I recommend would be defensive since you already have one, two, three offensive Pokemon. So you'd run Leftovers, Iron Defense, Body Press, Brave Bird, and Roost. And then you run max. Oh no, you're gonna run max special defense here. See, so this is the key here. The key is to run max special defense, max HP, and foreign defense. So the reason you run max special defense so you can tank the electric type hits. Honestly, a good thing to have on your team is electric, because your team is not that electric strong. So probably get. I don't know. You're pretty weak to electric types, not weak, but like you have no electric resistances, so probably might want to have that. But let's see here first. You probably want to run uh, max special defense minus special attack. So let's just put plus special defense minus special attack. And when you iron defense up and roost, you're pretty much invincible. So the way body press works is the higher your defense, the more damage it does. So that way you can do a lot of damage while getting a lot of defense up. So if I were to change them on, honestly, probably would change Toxapex probably to Oh, but see, the thing is, I don't want to do that because you need a fire resist. Let's see. Hmm. If I were to change him on, probably I would change Dracovish and put something that resists, probably Excadrill, I would say. Uh, yeah, Excadrill if I were to replace it. But this team, honestly, like with Aurora Veil, you're not gonna feel the electric type moves because once you use Aurora Veil, this Abomasnow already resists electric type moves, and you switch into this. He's not really weak to electric, but I'm just saying your entire team like has no electric switching, so probably wanna get maybe a ground type instead of Dracovish, probably Excadrill for that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the team. Honestly, I would say uh, basically what I would do in this how I would lead, I would say if I look at his team, if I see any mon that has like a lot of setup, for example, like Togekiss, like Max Airstream Togekiss, I would probably bring in Ditto because I always lose to Ditto when I have a Togekiss and I set up. Another mon that can set up is Gyarados. Gyarados has Moxie, so Ditto would copy the stats and get the exact same thing. Another one could be Weakness Policy Tyranitar. If you hit him, for example, if you have Bear Tech and you hit him with a superpower, but he apparently lives for some reason, you could just later switch into Ditto, copy his stat changes, and just sweep the game. So the only thing I think wrong with this team is you kind of always need like in my opinion, you always need a ground type on your team because uh, there's a lot of thunder moves that you can do on your team. So that's the only improvement I think you could do to the team. But yeah, this is pretty much it for the team. If you want to take a look at it, copy it or something. Um, what right now I'm currently like rank I think like like 2000 I think or 1800 on the ladder, which is pretty high. I can't seem to get past that point, but hopefully I will. Um, if anyone wants a different team or the team I'm currently using, I can give that to you. Of course, Henry, no worries, man. If you need more teams, I'm like more than happy to give you more because I like building new teams. I can test them out here. I can use them later. So if you want me to build another team, just tell me what format you're using. Are you going? This is mostly for singles team. But if you're doing doubles, I can build your team for doubles. If you're doing 6v6, if you're doing 3v3, if you're doing monotype, whatever you want, just like tell me what kind of format you want, and I'll give you a really good team, hopefully. So just type in chat, or if anyone else in chat needs a team and wants me to explain how it's done, just let me know. I'll wait for like a couple minutes for an answer, and then I'll just start building a team around, I guess sand for now. But if unless someone wants something else, then I'll do something else. So I'll wait here for a minute or two. There's also like a 15-20 second delay in YouTube. I can't seem to fix it and get it to get it to become zero. I honestly don't know how to fix it. I have to look into this later. But it's kind of bad because I can't interact with you guys in real time. So I'm sorry for that. So it's like just give me if you send a message, I'll probably like see it 20 seconds later. Um yeah. Honestly, Henry, there's only like 3 people watching right now. So I'm pretty sure if they wanted to say something, they would say. So you can just go ahead and go for it, honestly. I just honestly started on YouTube. It's been like 2 weeks since I started, but I've al I've already gotten like how many subscribers? I think I have like already 570 subscribers already in 2 weeks, which is crazy. It's absolutely crazy because I was looking like searching online, uh, what the average is. They usually say it takes about 2 months uh to get like around 500 subscribers. So I already hit that in 2 weeks, so I'm pretty happy about that. So hopefully we can continue to grow and help you guys out too in building teams and stuff like that. So yeah, if no one is going to suggest, I mean, I'll give one last chance to you, Henry, since you're the only active person in chat. If you want a team, just tell me like the format you want, and I'll pretty much build around it. Yeah, honestly, bro, like I've literally looked it up. People say like 500 and 550 subscribers is really fast for 2 weeks. So I'm happy. I'm pretty sure I'm doing something right. So uh, yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing what I do. So yeah, let's see. A doubles team. Okay, I can definitely do a doubles team. A doubles team, a doubles team. All right. The current meta right now, I actually I have a really good doubles team that a friend of mine actually it wasn't me, a friend of mine sent me. So let me pull that one up. I have it somewhere here. Just give me a second. I gotta close the display capture so I can find it. Doubles. I have it saved somewhere in my folders right here. Just need to find it. Okay. I can't really seem to find it, but oh, whoops, not that, yeah, I can't really seem to find it, but like uh, um, I'll just make a team around it. Yeah, probably because it's a new game, because a lot of like this game is brand new, so people are like looking a lot into it. Probably that's why it's blowing up. Probably won't get the same amount of subscribers later on once people stop playing this game, but let's just try to get as many people to watch as I can. But for now, oh, bro, I'm in the wrong gen. So a good double seam is first of all the most broken mon right now in the doubles team is Whimsicott. Whimsicott with Focus Sash and Prankster ability. So usually what people run on this is Tailwind, Moonblast, uh, Energy Ball, and let's see category status. Where was it? Where was it? And Taunt. Okay, so uh, not usually energy ball. People don't like running energy ball, but I would prefer energy ball because there's what's it called? A lot of a lot of grass type. What I can't even speak anymore. Grass weak Pokemon. Yeah, grass weak Pokemon in doubles. Not all the time, but sometimes it might come handy. Sometimes there's a lot of fairy resistant Pokemon, so something you want to like be careful of. But Whimsicott basically sets up tailwinds for Pokemon like Dracovish. Like Dracovish with Whimsicott is a highly used Pokemon. Uh, you just have to you can literally run Adamant on it if you want it. So you lead off with it. You run Fishious Ren. You run Life Orb on this. Um, Life Orb. You can run. You want to run Dragon Claw. Not Wait, it doesn't even learn Dragon Claw. Let's see. Um, Wait, does it learn Dragon Claw? Wait, what am I doing here? Hold on. Wow, it doesn't even learn Dragon Claw. Actually, that's kind of sad. So I guess Outrage is the only one. So yeah, I guess Outrage. Um, it's probably gonna be the same set before. Yeah, so it's gonna be Fishious Ren, Outrage, Liquidation, and Earthquake. Actually, you don't want to run Earthquake. Earthquake is going to hit your own Pokemon, so I would refrain from using Earthquake and using something like mm, let's see. Well, I guess you can use Iron Head to opposing fairy types. Like if you run into a fairy type, you can use Iron Head. But Fishy Surrend, this move basically does 85 times 2. This move does 170 base damage. Like that is crazy if you hit first. And with Life Orb, it's technically almost 200. Like that's literally a Z move from Gen 7. So these two mons together is really good. Also, another Pokemon you can have is Arcanine. or you can have Lucario. So basically, so let me tell you something. Sorry, instead of Energy Ball, put Beat Up. Let me show you why this is really good tech. This is amazing tech. So I want to show you something here. So Lucario in this gen right here, it gets the ability called Justify. So this is how it works. The Pokemon's attack is raised by one stage after it's damaged by a dark type move. So when you Dynamax this Pokemon and you have, of course, max attack, max speed, 4 in defense, you're going to run Jolly Nature, 31. So what's crazy about this is that Whimsicott learns this move called Beat Up. Beat Up, basically how Beat Up works, it for every Pokemon you have, all healthy allies aid damaging the target. Basically, for every Pokemon you have in the party. So usually you're gonna have, since it doubles, you're gonna have 4 Pokemon in your party, right? So you're gonna hit. So you're gonna, besides Whimsicott itself, you're gonna hit your own Pokemon. So you're gonna use Beat Up on Lucario 3 times. You're gonna hit it, and Beat Up does like almost 10 damage. So he's not even gonna feel it. But you're gonna hit it 3 times, and then he's going to take like 20 damage, 30 damage from you, and he's going to get a justified boost. So you're going to give him a +3 attack. You're going to give him 3 points in 3 stages in attack. So that's basically like a sword stance and a half. So you're going to be +3 attack, and you're going to have let's see, for a move you can have, I guess, let's see what you can have as a move. You can run a Soul Vest, honestly, so you can have a little bit of tank because you're going to get all the damage from Whimsicott. So you can go Bullet Punch for priority. You can have Meteor Mash, Close Combat, and you can learn possibly a... Let's see, you need something to hit like... Does it learn Thunder Punch? Oh no, actually no, instead of Thunder Punch you can learn Rock Slide for like Charizard or something like that. So basically how this works, like I said, you can you can start with a Tailwind first since you have Focus Sash, and then next turn you hit uh, Beat Up. You use Beat Up on your own Pokemon. So you use Beat Up on Lucario, right? So you get one hit from the first one you have in your party, a second from the other one you have in your party, and a third hit from the other one you have in your party. So you're gonna have Lucario at +3 attack, and when he's at +3 attack, he basically knocks out any Pokemon in one hit. So you're pretty much set, and you probably sweep. And the last mon you want to have is gonna be a tanky but hard-hitting mon. So something like let's see. Probably like Tyranitar. Tyranitar would be really good to have in the back. Um, honestly, you might not want to have a Sylvest. Probably something like an Occaberry, I would say, because there's a lot of fire types. This is like next level, so no, I wouldn't recommend this. Hold on. Let's see what's a good mon to have on this guy right here. Hmm. Oh yeah, an expert belt. Expert belt will be really actually not even that. You can use a I actually have to look this up. I can't really think of a really good a good let me see. A Lucario doubles set with items. Let's see. Mm, it says the best item would be, let's put the new gen. Sword and Shield. They said the best item would be probably a Life Orb, right? Oh, they don't even tell you a good item. But honestly, you can put Air Balloon if you want, so you can not get hit by uh what's it called? A ground move, and then you just put Assault Vest Tyranitar, max, not max, but like put 100 in special defense, max attack of course, and the rest in defense, and make it adamant. Or, like I said, you just put Assault Vest and slap weakness policy on a Tyranitar. The Tyranitar is so beefy that you'll never die in one hit. Never ever die in one hit, so you can get a weakness policy off. I'm really not much of a doubles player, but this is what I see a lot in the tier. This is what people basically abuse. So you use Tailwind. Okay, so the spread you would have right here is max speed, of course, timid. Uh, you have a little bit investment in special attack, probably like 80, 80 I would say is fine, and the rest in HP. Um, beat up. Like I said, basically you want to use beat up on Lucario. If you don't want Lucario, honestly, you can use Arcanine. Arcanine has the same ability. It learns Justified as well, and he's a fire type user, so you can get a little bit more. Even though this is fighting steel, you have two types here, but this guy can learn Play Rough, Flare Blitz, and even he can get Extreme Speed priority. Like this is the highest priority move in the game. And for last move, he can learn possibly Crunch maybe. Or he can learn a fighting move too, so you kind of don't even need this. He learns close combat too. And a Solvest is Solvest Arcanine is pretty popular, so you can use that instead of Lucario. So it's up to you which one you want to use, honestly. And Dracovish, if it goes first with Life Orb and hits this, that's pretty much almost always a guaranteed one hit KO. Probably the only thing that can wall Dracovish is Toxapex and Ferrothorn. Probably the only thing that can wall it. And you have a Tyranitar with you can run. Let me do the sets. Earthquake, or even though Earthquake can hit your team, you might want to use it because Whimsicott reduces damage. So you can even run uh, Earthquake on this if you want. Or you can have for your last mon, you can just have an Excadrill too if you want. If you see your enemy team has a Toxapex on their team, you can go ahead and run a move called High Horsepower. This is only one like what's it called? A one single target, so you don't have to hit your own teammates when you use it. Instead of like this would be a good a doubles team. Like you have all these Pokemon, all three of these, all six of these. I'm sorry. If you have a Toxapex, you will probably want to bring Excadrill. If you don't have a Toxapex, you can bring the other three ones if you want. So what you run on this, you can run Air Balloon for sure on this because there's always what's it called ground type ground type users on the team. High horsepower, Iron Head, uh, Rock Slide, or you can even you can even do Rock Tomb to reduce speed from someone. And the last move you can do is Brick Break. Yeah, a lot of people get up screens in the team. If you see like a screens team on against you, you can go for Brick Break, and that basically breaks the screens. Again, speed you do is Jolly, max attack, and foreign defense. Not Iron defense, sorry, Iron Head. And then Arcanine, Flare Blitz, max attack, max speed, foreign special defense. Since you're going the Solvest route, or you can do foreign defense. Actually, no. Foreign defense. Uh, Jolly. And then Tyranitar, you run Thunder Punch. Oh no, sorry, not Thunder Punch. You usually do Ice Punch, Fire Punch, Rock Slide, or Stone Edge. It's up to you. I don't like to miss usually. Um, Honestly, don't run what's it called? Where is it? Rock Blast. Okay, so the reason you want to run Rock Blast here too is because of Mimikyu and people with sub. A lot of people use sub in doubles. They use substitute. So if you use Rock Blast, you can break the sub and you can do damage to them. So Rock Blast is pretty much a really good move to use in doubles. And the last move you want is gonna be a dark move, so like Crunch. And this also gets the sand up for you if it gets down for some reason. So yeah, Whimsicott, Dracovish. This is pretty much and you want to put foreign defense. This is pretty much like the meta game, what people use a lot in this new doubles. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the team. I'm gonna go back right here so you can take a look at it real quick. Um, yeah, that's it for the team, honestly. Let's see if the servers are back online. Um, dun 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 dun. I don't. I think probably the service is gonna take all day. So. Oh shit! It's actually back on. All right, cool. Okay. Before I get into any Wi-Fi battles, can you export it? Yes. Where do you want me to? Let's see. Where do you want me to export it? Well, what do you mean export it? Like, can you send it to the game, like the actual game, like Pokemon Sword and Shield? Is that what you mean by export it? I'm kind of confused. Like, do you want me to export it to you, or do you want me to? Oh, you want me to like? I'll put it in the chat. Yeah, yeah, sure, sure, no problem, no problem. Uh, uh, Actually, it's too long to put in the chat. It's more than 200. It's actually 940 characters. Um, let's see. Damn. How do I send this to you? Wait, I can probably put this in a Poke Paste and do it. Yeah, hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'll do that for you real quick. Um, let's see right here. Yes, I got the link right here. So yeah, you could just go to that. That'll pretty much have the link for the doubles. Um, uh, oh, I want to see. Would you like to Wi-Fi battle or something, Henry? You want to do like a quick Wi-Fi battle, or we could just do a casual battle? Pretty much really up to you. Just asking if you want to or not. You can do like a casual battle if you want, or we could just do something on Showdown if you want to battle. I don't really mind. I'll just wait a little bit, and then if not, it's okay. I could just start a ranked battle. So let me just edit the stream. All right, let's just get started, I guess, since yeah, sure. I don't mind. Let's do a casual battle. My friend code is in the chat, I think. Let's see, my friend code, my friend code. I'll just have it here. I think it's somewhere here. Oh, yeah, my friend code is 78. Oh, I think it's in the description, is it? But I'm gonna post it in 784 3459 and 3487. Show me your team. I can probably tell you some sets to run on the team that you already have if you don't want to like breed a new team. Cause I'm personally like lazy too. I've literally used the same exact team to climb the ranks literally from Pokeball tier to Master Ball tier all the way up. I was so lazy. I'm like, no, I'm not breeding Pokemon. There's no way I'm gonna hatch hundreds and hundreds of eggs just to get like a good Pokemon and just keep on switching teams. I've been using the same teams and I'm pretty much did really good. So, all right, Henry, we accepted your friend request. Um, let's go back into game. I can honestly pass you a rental code of my team. Uh, my team in singles at least. My team in singles got me all the way up to like rank 1800, which is really good. Um, so after this battle, I'll just put my team out as a rental code and I'll just pass it to you, so you can use it if you want later. So let's just do a casual battle. Do you want to do singles or doubles? I should just type to you. Okay, let's just do singles, I guess. Wait, oh, I have to do a link. Okay, I can't do it here. Okay, I have to do it here. Let's do a link battle. Let's put the link code to be 4774. Link code is 4774. I kind of want to fix the stream. I really want to make it like what's it called? I want to make it like not. Oh damn, you're how about this? I have a good idea for you. I can give you. Okay. Um, does that sound like a good idea? I can give you a doubles rain team, so you can use it. I mean, I'm gonna know the sets, but at least like we'll just have fun, you know. Like if you want, we can both use the same team. All right, cool. Give me a second. Let me just I wanna see if I can fix the stream. Like I don't mind actually. Yeah, let me see if I can fix the stream real quick. I'm gonna end the stream. I'll be back in a second. Uh, if you can't, my name on YouTube is Pokey Turtle, so you can just search that if you like when come back up. If you're not subscribed to me, I mean, if you're not subscribed, why don't you just go ahead and subscribe if you want, so you can see the thing real quick. So just give me a second, real quick. I'll be back.